Today on Granworks, I create a temporary rack in my theater's equipment closet that resembles a sauna bench? I need to finish installing the tile in front of my theater, and my AV equipment is currently on the floor and in the way. That needs to move. Okay now, OCD people with expectations of perfect cable management, avert your eyes. Yeah, this will all be much better when I finish the equipment closet for real. It's a mess now. I didn't feel like reconnecting everything later, so I just moved it out of the way with everything intact. Now, I wanted to make this super simple and super quick, so I just got out my laser level and struck a random line. Next up is installing a 2x4 as a shelf support on both sides. The wall on the left is made up of a layer of OSB and a layer of drywall, so in theory I can put screws anywhere I want with no regards to studs. Using 2-inch screws proved to be a mistake though, as we shall see. The shelf slats are made up of ripped 2x4s that I had left over from my earlier sandbox build. This entire project was something I wanted to finish in a few minutes with materials on hand, and the 2x4s, well, they were kind of being used for firewood anyway, so might as well use them. And here's where we see the problem with the 2-inch screws. See, the 2x4 shelf supports take up 1.5 inches of that screw, leaving only a ½ inch to embed into the wall, which is fine except that the wall is 5/8 inch thick drywall. And so yeah, the screw is only into the drywall, which has no holding power whatsoever. Oops. I dug into my stock of screws and found some 3-inch long ones, which are now long enough to actually embed themselves in the OSB, and that worked like a charm. I pre-drilled all of the holes in the slats since they are prone to splitting otherwise. I also decided to leave out one slat so that there was a gap between all of them, but more notably there is more space in the back. The space in the back was needed for ease of access for the cables. But what's funny about this then is that the end result looks almost exactly like a Sauna-Bench, something I'm very familiar with growing up in the very Finnish-influenced Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So it's only temporary, but I actually like it. And yeah, it's not the prettiest, and it's certainly not permanent, but it did get my equipment off the floor, so I call that mission accomplished. Thanks for watching.